Greetings, everybody. We're trying to keep ourselves entertained in the middle of Kansas. We're somewhere between Topeka, Kansas and Wichita, Kansas. But no matter how you look at it, it's Kansas. I would take the phone out of the cradle and let you see what Kansas looks like, but it's pretty flat. Got the UZURV hat, UZURV shirt. We're on the UZURV nationwide tour. So far, we have done the state of Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, and Kansas. And we are about 8 hours behind our better half, which is Harold Franz, our vice president and co-founder of UZURV. So he left Wichita, Kansas a few hours ago on his way to Denver, and we will stay in Wichita tonight. We're meeting up with TJ Kimsey, Vernon, and 14 confirmed drivers as of right now. So we're going to have a big group at about 7 o'clock Central Time. It's 5:30 here now. Thank you all for joining in, keeping us company in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to be meeting up with the Wichita drivers tonight. We just left Kansas City not too long ago and had a great turnout. Got to meet Mark Steven Jacobs, not the designer Mark Jacobs, but Mark Steven Jacobs, at the airport in Kansas City. Got to sign up a few drivers on the app. I've got Dr. Amjad here next to me. I'm currently driving, as you can probably tell. I'm actually surprised that Doctor's not asleep right now. But looks like we got a few people chiming in here. Matt Hunt, the creator of the Smokey and the Bandit theme for this trip. Who else we got here? Raymond Tabor, Sexy Beast. Yeah, right. The hat does it all. Bill Cochran, how you doing, my man? Yes, we will say hi to Dorothy. She's somewhere spinning around in the tornado off to our left or here. Where's the dog? We're picking up the dog tonight. TJ says she's got it handled, so we'll see when we get to Wichita whether we end up with a dog to take with us. So that's pretty cool. Mr. Lowell tuning in from South Florida. How's everything going down there? Hopefully your referrals are rolling full head of steam as always. And TJ's on. Oh, this is your nowhere. Yeah, don't take it personal, but I'm from California, so if you want to put Kansas against California, we can match that up anytime. Yeah, it looks like David is on your side. The chupacabras are probably right over here in the lone tree. There's a couple trees over here. There's maybe a chupacabra hiding over there. TJ says a tornado touchdown yesterday. That's really great. That's really reassuring for us. A tornado to a Californian is like an earthquake to someone from Kansas, so I would rather just skip it. Looks like Mom's tuning in. She's wondering what the heck I'm doing driving across the country ×2. But apologize to those of you that had to deal with the driver payout hiccup that we had apparently yesterday. We didn't really know about it until later yesterday. All the drivers were sounding off on Facebook, and oh, there's the honk honk. Somebody's requesting a ride in Richmond. All the drivers speaking up about their payments hadn't come through yet from Square Cash, so looks like our IT team and the ops team back in the office jumped on that and got everyone paid today, which is for an operations guy, it's like a stab in the chest. But we want to deliver on time, and we apologize for being up to 24 hours late on getting you guys your driver payout, because that is the one thing that we commit to. Your residual referral rewards and your incentives, those incentives belong to you 100%, so us getting them to you on time is crucial. So appreciate you bearing with us on that. The UZURV app, we have still 1,000+ pending drivers that have incomplete profiles. So the one message I'll definitely put out to all of you is please partner with your fellow drivers. And like I said on the previous vlog, that anybody that says they're waiting to be approved for more than 4 hours, there is something missing from their profile, and it's probably their Uber or Lyft screenshot, or their personal avatar that the rider sees, or their vehicle photo. One of those 3 photos will prevent you from being approved. And if you don't get approved, you don't get to play in the sandbox called UZURV. So we want you guys in there. We're well over 5,000 drivers right now. We just launched 2 cities today. We launched Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Steelers, and we launched Chicago, Illinois today. So that's a major market. Real interested to see how the signups go in that market. TJ says, oh, they get those 2 talking about the earthquakes. Have I ever heard of fracking? Yes, I've heard of fracking, and hopefully giant holes don't start opening up in the middle of Kansas and swallow us up. But you know, if they keep trying to find precious things under the ground, sooner or later there's not going to be anything down there. So I'm not sure what the local stance is on fracking, but I do know what it is. So far we've been lucky. We've avoided the weather. We have seen very little rain, barely any, and it's partly cloudy right now, but we've been very lucky. So I'm not sure what the weather is like out west right now. We'll be in Denver tomorrow. We're going to drive to Salt Lake the next day, and then on to Lake Tahoe for I believe it's Monday night. We'll end up in Lake Tahoe, and Monica out there sounds like a big group ready out there. So Bill, see, when you come back to Florida, make sure you bring them nifty shirts. Oh, I've got a car full of shirts right now that are niftier. But yeah, we just got these luckily just in time to hit the road. So I got to figure out, when we're going city to city, how the heck do we stop and do laundry? That's the question. So what all's going on in your markets? If you want to throw some comments up there. I know looks like there's a few of you watching right now. Not everybody's watching still, but you know, this video is going to be available on the Facebook site, and you know, you can come back, you can share it with others. But we're interested to know what is going on, what you're hearing from your driver groups. I mean, we're actively following all your Facebook pages, all the nationwide Facebook pages where a lot of the comments are being posted about all the cities that UZURV is rolling out. We did 4 cities last week. We did 4 cities this week. I think that's the first time we've done 4. Next week we already have 3 planned. I'm not sure that they're finalized which 3 they're going to be, but we're excited to keep the pace going. We're at 35 cities right now, and like I said, 5,000 drivers. The key is, for all of you riders, right now we're not pumping a lot of marketing dollars into ridership, because we got to have the drivers in place. We got to have the drivers comfortable with how the app functions, make sure we get everybody approved, get everybody set up to get paid. All those things need to be in place, and ultimately your individual referrals are priceless. If we start rolling a marketing camp, oh, there's another honk, another ride coming out on UZURV. Oh, and another one. Lost my train of thought talking about riders. Oh, if we start launching a major marketing campaign in your market, with radio and print and maybe some TV coverage and those types of things, just remember that all those riders are going to be signing up unreferred, which is great for boosting the rides and great for getting people in your vehicles that you can hopefully turn into long-term customers, but it does not give you the referral. So, you know, the ones that you personally refer yourselves are the ones that are going to continue to pay you back for years to come, as UZURV continues to grow and continues to become more popular. So looks like Gene just tuned in from Raleigh. Gene Filippo, welcome. Glad to have you watching in. Gene, I know there's been some glitches in your app. Hopefully you got everything straightened out and you're solidly on the platform, so keep me posted as to what we can do for you in band or on Facebook. Wesley, thanks for joining in. I'll just let you know where we're at right now. We're in the middle, in between Kansas City, Missouri and Wichita, Kansas. So we just passed Topeka, Kansas probably about an hour ago, and we will be in Wichita, Kansas by 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and we're meeting with a big group there. So Gene, thank you for posting the comment, and David, thank you for posting. So David just got paid, so he just got his payout for the month, and Gene says his app is working. So those are the two big issues. If the app's working and people are getting paid, then we're happy. So we're so happy that I gotta show you guys this, that Amjad's asleep again. So Dr. Amjad. So it looks like we got 5 people tuning in right now. I appreciate you guys taking the time to say hello while we're driving through Kansas. If you've never driven through Kansas, let me see what I can do here. So not too bad. We got a little bit of an incline here. So Kansas is not 100% flat. There we go. Alan, welcome, sir. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you got everything straightened out and you are active 100% on Uber and UZURV at this time. If you got any questions, feel free to shoot them into the comment line here, and I can see them pop up as I'm talking here. So we've committed to doing 1 video per day minimum from our team, which is myself and Dr. Amjad, on our westbound nationwide tour. This is the 3rd one that I've done, and these are the first 3 that I've ever done. So I know that our team back in the office really likes the communication vehicle. So I think Matt, our CEO, wants to make this a regular thing where he can personally tune in from Richmond and address drivers directly and see the comments come across the screen and that type of thing. So thanks for the comment on the shirt, Gene. Yes, it is very nice and branded even. So we were, like I said earlier, we were lucky to get these in time for this tour because they're nice and light, dry fit, and I just got to find a way to do some laundry. So got the hats too. We're representing UZURV. When we were in Kansas City, Mark Steven Jacobs was nice enough to grace us with the Kansas City Royals hats, so that was pretty cool. A little gift from the Midwest and the 2015 champions, Kansas City Royals, so that was pretty cool. So anyway, I don't see any questions coming across, but wanted to say hi to everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'm gonna go ahead, give it another 30 seconds or so, see if I can ramble on about something else, and then we'll tune in again tomorrow. So tomorrow, like I mentioned already, we'll be going from Wichita, Kansas to Denver, Colorado. So hey, Harold just tuned in. So we got Harold online here, and Harold has committed to trying the live video and put one out for himself, and we'll get Amjad on there, and hopefully you guys can then have all kinds of things to comment about of our video escapades. So Harold is the other vehicle heading west. He took the I-40 route through Tennessee and Arkansas into I think he was in Tulsa, Oklahoma last night, and then he stopped in Wichita earlier today. We're several hours behind him, and then we'll meet up with him tomorrow night in Denver. So hopefully everything's going smoothly for those of you that are using UZURV in your markets. We know the feeds are slow, and that is to be expected. We have a long growth plan scheduled for UZURV, and those of you that were tuned in a few minutes ago, I mentioned that your personal referrals are priceless. Those are the ones that people sign up with your code, and you qualify for the residual rewards or the referral rewards ongoing for that particular sign up. When we start launching marketing campaigns in the cities, there's going to be a lot of riders signing up, but they're all going to be unreferred. So ridership will go up. You'll end up being able to have more riders in your vehicle and potentially have more long-term clients, but the referral rewards won't be there because there won't be a direct referral. So make sure you take advantage of being first. We all wish we were first when we became Uber partners or Lyft partners. It would have been nice to be the first guy out at the airport handing out your card, and now you have that opportunity again with UZURV. This is the beginning. 35 cities. We just launched today. Pittsburgh and Chicago again. I mentioned that already. Looks like we got a few people joining in here. So we got Chris in Gainesville, Florida. Chris Sost, thank you. You are the inspiration for the videos. So this is my third one. We've done one each day. You saw Matt and Megan put one or two out today. They're just trying it out. Matt loves it. He really likes the video medium versus just the Facebook comments and text, that type of thing. So we're going to continue doing video. And whoa, the comments are flying now. So yeah, Chris, I mean, you were the inspiration for us, so thank you so much for the efforts that you've put in down there in Gainesville, Florida. You've got great energy, and I only wish I could duplicate what you're able to do, so that's pretty awesome. Let's see. Marcus, welcome. Kim, welcome. Chris, when you grow up, you want to be me, huh? Well, good luck. Good luck. And Marcus in Memphis, Tennessee, welcome. Glad you could tune in. This video's been going for, I'm guessing, about 15 minutes. Please go back and watch it. If you have any questions on anything that I've already said, please, post a comment. I'll be responding to those when I'm not driving. Like I said, I got Dr. Amjad here, who's taking a nap next to me. He drove the morning shift between, I think we started out in St. Louis, Missouri, hit Kansas City, Topeka, Kansas, and now we're heading to Wichita, Kansas, where we're going to spend tonight. So, Marcus, glad you got to meet Harold on his trip, hopefully through Tennessee. We will hopefully get the chance to meet you in the future. I don't know if we're going to go that route on the way back. We're probably going to go a little farther south through Texas and Alabama, Louisiana. So we'll see how that goes. But welcome to UZURV, and if you have any questions, we're here for you guys. The one thing that Matt, our CEO, truly believes in is having a face, having an operations team that's able to respond, development team that listens to your feedback. So, hopefully you all as drivers are seeing that UZURV is a more personable entity, and we're able to address your concerns quickly. Chris says he just got to the airport so he can check in. Hopefully you're not waiting at the airport too long. The guys in Kansas City said if they log on Select, they'll sit there for 2 hours, but if they log on UberX, it's less than 50.